And this is Weaponized. Okay, check it out. There is a video from an active conflict zone, and we are providing 7 still images from that video. This is not classified, and in fact, it is not contained within any known to us classified documents. In fact, I'm not even sure, I am actually pretty sure that any UFO study programs run by our government has this, even though it's a military filmed piece of footage.
UAP Task Force doesn't have this. You don't think AARO has it. Can you say what kind of platform these images were captured from?
Yes. So, and I want to be really clear too, why are we releasing still images compared to a video? I obtained images. We went through it together to make sure, and we have done full background. I'm not in the business of obtaining things that are sketchy. I know for sure that we can receive this together and we can put it out to the public. There is nothing in this that would even accidentally be harmful, but it is from a conflict zone, again, from Iraq. And this is an image, and I'm not going to go into any of the details right now. I want the public to help us to engage these images, because what we're seeing in this, and the people we've spoken with about it, this is officially labeled UAP. This is not our asset that we know, we are sure of that. It is not any foreign nation's asset that is a known foreign nation, but it's fucking weird. And so we're just trying to see, can the internet, can UFO Twitter, can the general world, can people with more experience help us out with this? Because right now, our government, they've officially labeled it UAP, but it hasn't gone to the right places. And that's why you and I get contacted, because there's this bottleneck of information from when something is being captured in a conflict zone and it needs to get to, I don't know, let's say Central Command, CENTCOM, and really seeing, hey, this is an issue. So this image, what you're going to see, I'll be very clear. Let me show it now. As you can see, this is a very skinny object compared to its length. If you look in the top left, you'll see that this was filmed in white hot, which means that the background is hotter than the image, which, by the way, just so you know, I can confirm with 100% that this object flew under controlled flight with intelligent control across the screen from left to right.
Kind of looks like a torpedo or a rocket.
So I'm going to put this in big, bold letters on the screen. Not a rocket. And let me explain that for a second. This is a conflict zone. Maybe it's a rocket. So it's not a torpedo because it's over land and everybody can just look in that.
In the air, yeah.
It's in the air. And, you know, from the video, obviously you see that, but we were able to obtain and release these images is what we're doing. It's not our job. I hope AARO puts this out now if they go find the video, unless they're provided it by journalists, right? So here's the deal. You would see, if this was a rocket, you would see white hot engine, you would see plume, you would see heat, you would see what they call signatures intelligence, you would see a signature. So what you're seeing here is interesting to me and others that came to me for very specific reasons. It's because it does not show the traditional signatures of what you'd see for reactionary propulsion. What you're seeing is something that appears to have non-reactionary propulsion. Now, have we heard that before?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting thing, right? So I don't know what this is. It is a UFO, but it was something under controlled flight, under intelligent control, that appears to have a propulsion system that is undefined yet by us. We don't understand it. And the shape, no control surfaces, no flight surfaces. Now look, if we get a reasonable explanation, we'll be helping people out with that reasonable explanation. But damn, have we had some really sharp minds on this so far? And we are still stumped. So this is a UFO filmed over Iraq, and it shows an object that passes through in video, and we're providing 7 images, which somebody online will stitch together. And
Yeah, somebody could animate it for us. Yeah.
so that's what we're giving people today.
What do you make of what looks like some kind of disturbance behind it in the air?
Yeah, I really, this was like, for like a long time I went through this. Like, I went to so many people trying to figure out, people we know, like that we trust, and then people that I don't know.
It's not exhaust, though.
It's not. So it's a thermal imaging camera. So what you're seeing in that image is just, it's thermal, it's heat differential is what you're seeing. And that leads us to a very interesting point that we should make. But what you're seeing is that line, I personally think, and I could be totally wrong, but I think that it is an artifact of the actual capturing system showing what I would call, with layman's terms, like a ghost image, like as it goes. But other people have more interesting theories about what you're seeing because it's a thermal camera. It's clearly not an engine or engine exhaust. So there's no comparable, and anybody I talked with that could pull up right there, comparables to rocket, comparables to, even though it's over land, like a submarine wake or something like that. That'd be the closest. So it's some sort of wake, or most likely it's a digital artifact. But I don't know that it's a digital artifact. So I would love people to go after that and try to find out, what is it?
All right, UFO world, go to work. Let us know what you think of this. Animate it if you want to, and help us figure out what the heck this is. Help our military figure out what it is, because they don't know.
Right. And so I think why we are releasing this, and I want to be real clear on why we are releasing it, is because I think together between the abundance, the archive of people that trust us, that come to us and say, okay, this is supposed to go from here to here, but somehow it's going to you guys. And again, we do it in a way where it's like, I don't even know who specifically sent, but I was informed about it through numerous people. The reason why I think we should put this out, it's not just so that people can have another image, you know, that they can make cool memes of, although I challenge them to do so. It's because I am trying, and I think you speak for yourself, but I think we're trying to get our new program, AARO, to be transparent and clear, and like Susan Go at the Pentagon, to confirm some basic things about the Mosul orb. If she hasn't already, by the time this airs, this is not a matter of national security. This is a matter of national responsibility to the citizens that employ you, the people that you represent. And so that's why I'm doing that.
We've been promised transparency. That's the buzzword we keep hearing out of AARO and the people at the Pentagon who work with them. Let's see it. Let's see it in action. And, you know, we're going to provide these images now and hope people will take a look at them and help us figure out what they are, but also to encourage other people who are out there who've got something similar, who don't know quite what to do with it. We'll take a look at it if you want to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have an email. I don't remember, but I think it's like weaponizedpodcast@proton.me or something like that. It's on the website. But yeah, send away, baby. Send away.